Okay, so I think I went way fast in the last video, and I picked my 60 card Teysa Karlov deck, my commander deck, 60 non-land cards. But man, did I kill off and get rid of so many really good cards. So in this video, I'm going to go through all the cards that I got rid of, and I'll make a little bit of a memory of them, and I'll think of, is any card in this deck, in this pile, belong in here, and is any card that already made the deck belong in here? And you guys can put in the comments what you think of what I did. But yeah, so these are the cards that did not make the deck. Okay? And I'll just make a mental memory of them. Some cards that create tokens. Some critters that replace themselves. This guy is one of the best critters in recent standards. Something with afterlife. Each opponent discards a card. Black Cat is fantastic. This dude is nice. I remember him from old days. A flyer with extort. Sack and make it bigger. Keep putting counters on it, turn after turn. Exile something temporarily from your opponent's hand. Discard a card and it turns into a flyer. Look at somebody's hand and temporarily exile something. Gets big as you continue to sack critters. A wall that gains you life over time. Something that restricts your opponent on your turn. Tokens. Life link. Little trick with gaining life and your opponent losing life. Tap it to tap something else with it, so you kind of negate something bigger, hopefully. Leaves behind a token when you sack it, and you can. It's kind of like one of these poor man's Dark Confidence. Nice card. When it hits your opponent, cause your opponent to discard a card. Gets 2 tokens when it comes in, even though it's only a 0/1. Temporarily exiles something. Buffs all your critters +1/+1. I'm going to put this aside because I think that's temporarily exiles. I think I'm doing a lot of that. Great, but you know, it's hard to get the high number of critters for this to be worth it. Tokens, tokens, and tokens. Strong critter. When you sacrifice things, you can put counters on this. The rest needs no introduction. Same with the spies. You can pick out a planeswalker out of somebody's hand. More restrictive stuff. Destroy target non-legendary creature. Destroy target non-black creature. You can draw and pay 2 life. Usually you're going to do it on yourself. You can do it on your opponent, but it's better to do it on yourself. Destroy something if you don't face mirror folk. Ways to halt critters. More tokenizing. More tokenizing. Some nice effects. Destroy a critter. Draw cards off of sacrificing something.
Dad!
Yeah?
I got a shiny Kabuto!
Oh wow, that's great.
I got a green Fig Newton!
Nice, that's great.
Shiny Kabuto.
Do something good when you're down. More tokens. Destroy something. Exile something big for 3. More tokens. Hit something. Hit something with a conditional that's really nice. Destroy target permanent, that's really good, even though it's a 7-drop, but it does fly at 5/5. And also another, you know, two big high-end critters. Took them out. Okay, so of all these, I think the transitional ones, the ones that I think could go the other way, are these three. We're in Commander. We don't mind having heavy critters, and they're nice effects. So a buff and destruction on critters, big stuff. Same with this guy, but I think those other ones are clearer in the other boundary. I mean, these are nice critters, but
Alright, it's evolving.
yeah, I mean, this is another nice one, but we're not on angels. So these are all good critters that I just had to get rid of because I have such a strong, in my opinion, strong selection, including this guy. Came from the Guild Kit. These are other really good effects, but I have a lot of other good stuff in the deck. Various token effects. I have other ways to destroy things. And I have, even though this has flash, I've got flash things. And I've got ways to make tokens. Yeah, this is a nice card. But again, these are all at the boundary of what I want to do because there are other things that I also want to do. Also from the Guild Kit. And I mean, these are, I always want to put these in decks.
Good look.
Yeah? Whoa, show it in the video.
It's a shiny Kabutops.
Nice.
And it's also my first Kabutops.
That's awesome, dude.
By the way, if you hear that repeatedly, it's because I did some level up training and my Kabuto gained 44 levels.
Whoa.
So it was 44.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was annoying that
I mean, I love these cards. These are all really good cards. This one was in the Guild Kit.
That's actually a really good shiny.
Great effect.
Because Kabuto is a rare Pokemon.
Yeah, so these are all really good cards, but there's only 60 slots. Only 60 slots. But I'm sure if anybody gives me comments, I'm sure there'll be at least one card where you're like, dude, what are you doing? You kept that card out? I'm sure I'm doing that. But there are only 60 slots. So yeah, so I've spent half the video looking through the cards that I did not pick. I mean, I love this card, but it's too conditional. You have to hit it on exactly the right casting cost. So yeah. But so far, I think the cards that I've said are in the boundary are these three. Yeah. And then this is what I think is the deck. And I'm not sure I'm going to put these in. If I can change my mind live, but this is the deck. So this is a Teysa Karlov Commander deck. Okay. So this guy... whenever another creature is put into a graveyard from play, you may gain 1 life. That's nice. It's got this dude. Oh, I forgot my lights. No wonder. Even though I have good natural light.
Yeah, you forgot to turn the artificial light on.
Yeah, the artificial lights make a slight difference. Luckily, I have good light today, so.
Yeah, it's a sunny day.
Yeah, it's a very sunny day, so it's not a gigantic deal. Okay, so let's go back. Luckily, the non-chosen ones were the ones that got the bad lighting. Okay, so Teysa, and then this guy is in. This is the deck. I don't think I'm gonna put these guys in as much as I like them. And there were other cards in here that I would have loved to have put in. Okay. So, Flip Walker. And I'm going to try to build this deck online as close as possible as I can to the cards that I have. Embalmer, dude. Destroy claws, shunt blocker. Can become indestructible. I'm sorry, gains protection from the color of your choice when you sack something. Aristocrat. Death Touch and Lifelink. Needs no introduction. Also needs no introduction. Fantastic critter. Want to try it? I don't see it as a strong critter, but we'll see.
Wait, why did you just scream? Want to try it?
I have no idea. I'm tired. Maybe. It's probably the longest build that I've made in a while. But I hadn't made a build in a long time, so I was missing it. And now I'm like, hey, I actually enjoy doing this. Okay, so really great creature. Fantastic claws. Flip walker, causing discard. Look at somebody's hand. Tokens and more tokens. Force your opponent's critters to come in tapped. When you flip it, you get a Sulaport Cutthroat. Get tokens. I'm sorry, hit for 1 and gain 1 life. And it's indestructible. And it's got menace. Let's not forget that. Then this one is the one that makes you tokens. It's also indestructible. It's got double strike. Part of a great cycle. Each opponent discards a card and you gain 3 life. That's not bad. This is late game, you can drop a bunch of tokens. At least for your black mana, you can really multiply your mana with this card. Get some more tokens. It's a nice fabricate critter. Maybe this is the one. Yeah, I'm gonna do a switch. This guy is out. This guy is in. Upsadat, Vona. Again, I discussed these cards in previous videos that are all in the same playlist. Gives me a token. Nice mythic. Big Flying Angel with Embalm. Comes back as a copy. Nice strong angel. And you guys tell me if this violates the rule of color, because even though this is a red back, this is still a white card that doesn't have any red casting costs. You tell me. It's going to be in the deck so far as I know. Extort for everyone. Love it. Great angel. Favorite. One of my favorite cards of all time with tokens. Big dude. Deals combat damage to a player. You can do, your deck is my deck. Another powerful critter, even though it's an 8-drop, Flying and Vigilance. And then those are the creature spells. Then for the non-creature spells, your standard token stuff. Nice Orzhov Charm. Destroy target monocolored creature. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Exile target non-land permanent. Tokens. Buff. Temporary exile, draw, destroy target creature or planeswalker, draw, destroy all creatures, good old planeswalker, destroy all creatures, exile, tutor, destroy creature or exile target creature or planeswalker, even better, tokens galore, prison, destroy everything. Good for devotion and also reanimation late game. Mana rock, make a token of something, exile, and choices. So I think we're done. That is the deck. I only made one substitution. I really wanted another anthem in the deck for my critters. So there is your Teysa Karlov deck. I did not imagine that it was going to be such a long build, but I just ended up having a lot of fun getting here. Have fun.